Good morning, dear students. Today our lesson is demo lesson. That's why today's theme is about friends and friendship. And we need also the meaning of the friendship. First of all, what is friendship itself? Friendship is the strange thing. We find ourselves telling our secrets, feelings, and the details of our life to the person we met accidentally. We usually don't tell these things to our family members, but we share some things with our friends. But sometimes we make friends with our parents or siblings also, because they are also our best friends. In order to share all the details of life with them, we should say some secrets and other thoughts or ideas about something or about someone. What is a relationship? Relationship, it is the easiest way of explaining this is. You know that friendship, it is also a relationship. These two words are connected to each other. We are never, for example, we never separate this word from each other. Relationship between two people, communication, sharing details of life, talking informally, all these things creates a relationship, which is called friendship. That's why they are interrelationship between each other. And also here we have pillars of friendship. What is it? Pillar of friendship, it is mutual caring and shared activity. Mutual caring is, for example, if you are bosom or very close friend to someone, you should care about others also. It means about your friend. And also you should love and understand each other. Shared activity of feelings. When you engage in certain kind of activity with a person, you call your friend. Nature of friendship. You know that we have also should know about the nature of friendship. Friendship essentially involves a distinctive kind of concern for your friend. What kind of concern that be? Nature of friendship, it should be kindness, care, have someone to share details of life. It should be love, maybe for your friends, maybe for your parents, and also to have a fulfill it. Same attitudes, caring attitude person for yourself. Stage of development. It means about friends. You know that friendship grow in time from one stage to another until two people become closer and closer. There are 6 stages of development. The first one is acquaintances, mentor, online friend, good friend, and best friend. What is acquaintance? An acquaintance is often called someone you know in passing, and means that you may see and interact with the individual on an occasional or even regular basis, but it is not friend. Mentors are people who share their knowledge, experiences with us. They could be our friends, maybe they could be our teachers or our best friends sometimes. Online friend or people that you know solely through the net in some way, maybe from Facebook, from, for example, Twitter. You can enhance your life in many ways. Online friends can feel as if they are always there because you interact with them through the internet. Friend, someone who you have a personal relationship with, for example, you have special time together and bonded, can be considered a friend. Good friend. A good friend is someone you would consider part of your inner circle. These are people who know the most about your life. Best friend. Best friend may be referred to the, for example, the best friend who are very close to you and you also spend great of deal time with them, and they are the first person you call when you are excited or hurt and just want to chat, and they are always ready for helping, for everything for you. Culture and friendship. You know, does culture really affect your friendship or relationship? If yes, how? If no, how? You know that here we have very interesting and intriguing question about the culture and friendship. And also we have some data about culture and friendship. The main advantage of having friends from different ethnic background and culture is that it promotes multicultural within individuals. It teaches one to accept the differences, to build an understanding that no religion or culture is better than the other, but each has its unique feature. We grow up learning about our culture and practices are specific to that culture and make friends. Culture and friendship. It is only when we make friends with people from different cultural backgrounds that we learn about the other culture, the specific practices, and lastly it builds up our interpersonal skills. Is really genders matter while making friends? Yes, it differs culture to culture. And also there are three types of friends. There are boys, the same gender, girls, same gender, boys and girls. It means opposite. In our culture, females are rarely make some male friends. Why? Here we have some question, and by this question you can also answer to this question very if you want. Memories. You know that here I want to look back somehow in our childhood memories by using and retelling these rhymes. We went sliding and you kept falling over on the why dancing to High School Musical, my grandson taxi, I couldn't stop laughing, getting everyone to vote for our video, my root rhymes, jumping on the seat at G's. Here we have some memories about friendship. And also you know that here we have two pictures in order to show best friends, because they are always and forever best friends. Charlotte, if this doesn't prove I am not using you, I truly don't know what will. I want more memories with you. As you said, us falling out make us stronger. I love you so very much. You have got to understand that. Our friendship was stronger than blood. And I'm glad I met you before Oak Bank, because I know the real you that no one else knows apart from your family, obviously. I love you more than anyone, and I'm sorry for everything I have ever said or done. I hope you have noticed I wrote this all in purple, your favorite color, I remember. Here we have some writing or thoughts about, for example, one best friend, And here we should also pay attention to the color of the signs, because each letters and each word can be, for example, devoted to the best friend's favorite color. You know that we have a lot of motivational story about friendship or friends. As our subject is reading, I also want to prepare and share some interesting stories about friend and friendship. A story tells that two friends were walking through the desert. During some point of the journey, they had an argument, and one friend slapped the other one in the face. The one who got slapped was hurt, but without saying anything wrote in the sand, "Today my best friend slapped me in the face." Here we have also the continuation of the story. They kept on walking until they found an oasis where they decided to take a bath. The one who had been slapped got stuck in the mire and started drowning, but the friend saved him. After he recovered from the near drowning, he wrote on a stone, "Today my best friend saved my life." The friend who had slapped and saved his best friend asked him, "After I hurt you, you wrote in the sand, and now you write on a stone. Why?" The other friend replied, "When someone hurt us, we should write it down in the sand, where winds or forgiveness can erase it away. But when someone does something good for us, we must engrave it in stone, where no wind can ever erase it." You know that here we have some moral of this story, because by hurting, by, for example, giving or talking some bad things, we should write them, or we should crave them for some sand in order to forget, in order to forgive them. But if we do some goodness for our friend, we should write down all of them on the stone again in order to remember each good day which, for example, our friend make for us. And the moral of the story: don't value the things you have in your life, but value who you have in your life. And also here we have some very interesting and wonderful story. It is inspirational about our ancient time of philosopher Socrates, because we should know that Socrates was very famous philosopher and scientist. That's why he wrote very important quotes about friendship. But this is a story about friendship with Socrates. In ancient Greece, Socrates was reputed to hold knowledge in high esteem. One day, an acquaintance met the great philosopher and said, "Do you know what I just heard about your friend?" "Hold a minute," Socrates replied. "Before telling me anything, I would like you to pass a little test. It is called the triple filter test. The first filter is truth. Have you made absolutely sure that what you are about to tell me is true?" "No," the man said. "Actually, I just heard about it." "All right," said Socrates. "So you don't really know if it is true or not. Now, let's try to the second filter of goodness. Is what you are about to tell me about my friends something good?" So Socrates continued, "You want to tell me something bad about him, but you are not certain it is true. You may still pass the test though, because there is one filter left, the filter of usefulness. Is what you want to tell me about my friend going to be useful to me? Well, concluded Socrates, if what you want to tell me is neither true or good, nor good, even useful, why tell it to me at all? This is why Socrates was a great philosopher and held in such high esteem. We should all use this triple filter each time we hear loose talk about any of our friends, family, and other associatives. Here also we should pay attention to the one important thing that again and again we should come back to the one thing: what is friends and what is friendship for you. How can you catch the meaning of these terms? I think everyone has their own diverse thoughts and ideas, opinion about friends and friendship. Maybe in our life we have a lot of friends, but first of all we should recognize that our best friend is our parents. Mostly if you have father or mother, maybe you have some siblings, maybe you have another close friends, they are maybe your friend, but real friend in your life first of all is your parent. And also I should mention about my best friend, because as am I human being, as am I mankind, I also have my best friend in my life. Nowadays in my childhood I have the best friend which I have never, for example, met in my life. She is my granny. You know that she was a blessing person, considerating person whom I can look up for and respect every time in every situation. And also nowadays I have again and again my for example very close and bosom friends in my life, and again I want to look to my family members, to my mom and to my daughters. They are the meaning of my life. That's why here I should again mention about the word of friends and friendship. Don't forget that in your life you should some stones which you should write your names, the name of your friend, and this stone should be forever, and you should crave for everything in every situation, and you are always adore for every situation that you have a good friend in your life. I think today's information is very vital for you, and you can give some vital information about friends and friendship. And also be prepared to our question, what is friend and what is friendship for you? How you can distinguish the relationship or friendship between them? Who are your bosom friends and why you call them your close friend in your life? Don't forget one important thing, that without any friends or without any relationships, our lifestyle can be boredom or boring. That's why in order to blossom our life, in order to flourish our life, try to make the best friend, and also try to become yourself the best friend in someone's life. Don't forget that you have a lot of opportunity to make friends and to help others, because friendship, it is a helping to each other, communicating to each other and conversing each other, and also it is an understanding and sharing all the thoughts and all their ideas to each other. Don't forget that all the time friendship can be your best friend. And don't forget also one important thing in your life, that your best friend is your parent. Our today lesson is over. Your home task, dear students, will be you should write down your own inspirational story on the theme friends and relationship, and it should be created by yourself, and I think and I hope you will do the best. Goodbye, see you soon.